Road to Breaking Ice.
Hello people, what is Crackalackin' Inspirational back with another video. So we are in the final countdown of my Road to Greatness series. Obviously I have mentioned there is a series following straight after this series. Literally the day after this series ends I will be starting a new series. I've already got it planned out. Not the day after, the week after. Week after this series I'll be literally starting a new series. Got it planned down. You will find out what's happening in that series on the first video when I drop it. It is MMA related, but it's a different sort of MMA. But yeah, on the way to Bristol Dojo today. So got some exciting news already. I found out we will be having our test match on Thursday. So what I mean by that is we will be putting the cage against, I guess, a random person. And then we're doing 2 rounds of 2-minute MMA rounds, no headshots. I think for safety reasons they don't want anyone getting seriously injured before the fight. So I think that's why there's no like headshots, punch to head. So it's basically just body jabs and kicks and takedowns and all that sort of stuff. So MMA rounds without the punching to head. To test us, we've also been given our nicknames, put our nicknames in. So originally I was going to go with the Silencer nickname because I was going to silence my haters and critics and people that have said I'm not aggressive enough for this, I'm not good enough for this, I don't belong in this sport. But I've changed it to inspirational, not the A bitch, it's inspirational, because essentially I want to build a brand. You know, I don't know what's going to happen in this MMA. This could be my launching career from it. I could possibly, very small chance, get offered like an amateur rookie contract, amateur I guess you call it, I don't know what you call it, or I could just go on to the next MMA charity cage fight, because either way I'm not going to stop. I've signed up for the next one anyway, and I've got my email to say I'm on the next one, which, you know, if I do, then it is what it is. It's just basically what I've done now. It'd be again the same thing, 8 weeks of this training and basically going over all the stuff I've already done in this 8 weeks, but doing it again because obviously it'd be a new group of people. So either way I am going to do another one. Whether I get offered a local rookie contract I take it, because that's something I haven't decided that I need to think, sit down and speak to both my coaches about and go from there, because obviously I've got my jiu-jitsu coach who says one thing and my kickboxing coach who says another thing, and ultimately it's down to me. And I'm not getting any younger, but that's something I've got to deal with and sort and think about if I'm lucky enough to get offered any sort of contract on the night, because people have in the past been offered contracts. I know people who have. It's very rare, but sometimes you do. But yeah, either way I'm going to be doing another event, whether it's in December. I do the December one, which then the training starts in October, and I do this 8-week process again, or if I get offered, or like I said, a rookie one, I take it up. I don't know. But yeah, on the way to Bristol Dojo today. A very exciting week because I'm also handing in my music, so I will have my entrance song handed in by today. I've got my nickname sorted, like I explained. So yeah, we've got tonight, Sunday, Thursday, which is our little tester match. There's about 6 or 8 people I think that I could be matched up with by the looks of it. None of them really scare me, or I think, oh shit, that's going to be... Well, it's obviously going to be hard fight because they're going to be trying their best to win, which, you know, if you didn't, in the case I don't know why you're entering it. But I mean, there's none that I think, shit, they could easily dominate me or they could easily beat me here. I think I got a good chance, you know. So we'll see, but it's obviously dependent on how good I do in the cage, because I'm not going to show all my game plan, but I'm not going to show I'm a complete pushover, you know. And then next week we've got the weigh-in night as well, which should be quite an exciting night, where we actually go on stage in front of people, like our fans, family and friends, and get a face-to-face, and that's where we find out our opponent is. So that should be quite an interesting night. But yeah, basically got this tonight left, Thursday, Saturday, which I don't do a Saturday session, so I'm always working, and then next Monday, and then next Thursday, and that's it, because on the Fridays when we have our cage fight. So yeah, it should be very interesting. But I'm looking forward to it, and I can't wait to get in that cage. Can't wait to find out who my opponent is. And yeah, so I think I'll leave it there, because I've got to get my ass to Bristol Dojo, because I've been planning some stuff for next week in preparation for drinks, because I'm going out next week and celebrating whether I win or lose, because, you know, in reality it's a cage fight, anything can happen. So I'm not going to beat myself up if I lose, because, like I said, it's a cage fight. I'm a realistic person. It's anything can happen. But if I win, then I know that's because I've worked my ass off to get that win. But yeah, so I've been kind of trying to organise a few things for next week, ready for going out and celebrating with my mates and having a good time. So I need to get my ass to the gym. So on that note, I've been Inspiration Ray. Hope you enjoyed the first part of the vlog. Probably because I'm on earlies all of this week, I will only do a 3-part vlog like I've been doing the last couple of weeks because it's getting closer to it. So I'll probably do one during the week and then one during the end of the week. So yeah, I'll see you later. Cheers, bye. So people, what is Crackerlack and Inspiration Ray back with another part of this week's vlog. As I said, I'm only doing 3 parts to this vlog this week because obviously the fight's getting closer, so I've got a lot more. Well, I wouldn't say more sessions, but quite a lot, you know, more intense sessions. But yeah, so we're going down to Bristol Dojo, which I'll explain more in detail what I'm doing in a minute. So let's go over Tuesday. What I did Tuesday, I did no game, BJ at Gracie Barrow, which again was another really good session. Really enjoyed it. Managed to make my guy tap out with a north-south choke 3 times. And I really enjoyed it because it's really different. It's much more of a slowed down pace because I was partnered with my coach, one of the coaches. So it's nice because I was slowing it right down with him, trying some stuff out, like trying if I went for a double leg takedown that didn't work, what I'd do afterwards, and seeing how fast I can be, and you know, those sort of scenarios, like if I couldn't get the double leg takedown, what would I do? And trying a few submissions out on the ground, as well as learn two new takedowns that I reckon would be quite useful for this cage match, as well as a submission on the ground. So some really nice stuff, and like I said, it's really nice just to slow it down with coach, go over a few things, learn some new stuff, as well as not, you know, full pelt, but a really good session. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, so I know you've got to go full pelt, but you know, it's also nice to slow it down and go over the technique. And then yesterday I did a nice little leg sesh. It was meant to be a shoulder sesh as well, but by the time I actually got round to finishing legs, also did 4 rounds on my kickboxing bag, as well as cardio. It was getting late and I'm on early starts all this week. I've been up since 4 every day so far. I'm going to be up at 4 tomorrow, so got out with me because by the time I get my tea. Yeah, so that was a nice little sesh. And as far as tonight goes, we are stepping in the cage for, it's been now put down to 2 1-minute-and-a-half rounds. And I can't wait, to be honest. I'm quite excited. The adrenaline's starting to kick in now as I get closer. And it's going to be interesting to see how people fight and what the game plan is. I have a game plan in mind, a game plan in mind. You know, I'm not going to go in full detail, but let's just say, and fuck it, if people watch this, they watch this and they see. But my game plan, which I don't think they will, because I've kept the fact that I've got a YouTube channel quiet for my competitors so they don't find out this stuff. But if they do, they do. I'm really not bothered. Like coach said, one of the coaches at Bristol Joe said, he said, you know, you can have a game plan. It just depends how accurate you can do that game plan. Because if you can do it, you know, without being stopped and whatnot, something like that lines. But yeah, so I'm going to be in the cage tonight as well. It's going to be proper light rounds. No headshots because they don't want us getting any cuts before the fight, which is understandable. Bit annoying because part of my game plan does involve headshots, but it is what it is. So my game plan essentially is to show that I'm a really good stand-up striker with the defense and offense, so that they put me against some new submission guy. And that's not because I'm afraid of getting hit. Trust me when I say I've been hit with power shots many of times. My coach has hit me with power shots. I've been to kickboxing competition where I literally for 3 minutes got just pelted with power kicks and power punches because it was one of my first competitions, so I didn't have to defend any of that sort of stuff. A few weeks ago in class, I got hit with good 5-6 power shots to the point where he dropped me. Not knocked me out, but dropped me. Got back up every single time. So it's nothing to do with I'm a fat scared to be getting there striking, because I do I've done some PTs with my boxing mate as well and got in there with his mates and had a few bit of sparring. I'll be sparring with my coach next week for 2 sessions. It's because I feel like that's going to give me an advantage, because if I show that I'm an excellent striker or good striker, they will put me against someone who they believe has better jiu-jitsu than me, which they might do. But then also that's going to give it in my opponent's head that I don't want to go to the ground. I'm not good at the ground, which is where they're wrong. Because obviously, as you guys know, I train in Jiu-Jitsu. I do Gracie Barra, one of the most well-known Jiu-Jitsu places of all time. So it's my game plan basically, and I'm still not going to show all my game plan because that's only part of it. Part of my game plan is to show I'm an amazing good striker. So they put me with someone who's a Jiu-Jitsu guy because they've already said they will not put a striker against a striker or Jiu-Jitsu against Jiu-Jitsu. To make it more interesting, they will put a striker against Jiu-Jitsu. So that's been my plan the whole time. This isn't what I've just recently done. My whole plan has been get to this point, get in there, show I'm a good striker. So they put me against someone in Jiu-Jitsu, and then if they do take me to the ground, I've got an advantage then, because they're one, not going to expect me to be that good because they're going to think, oh, he's a striker. He doesn't want to take it to the ground, or he's not got much ground experience, you know. And two, there's some ground submissions that I know, for example, the north-south choke, which is one of my favourite ones to do, and I've nailed it pretty well spot on. They're not going to know how to defend that because they haven't been taught that in 8 weeks. The 8 weeks we get taught essential things that make it good enough to make a fight and to defend against common things like guillotine and arm bars. So north-south choke and some of the other ones I know, they're not going to know how to stop them. So that's why I want them to put me against some moves against Jiu-Jitsu. If I'm against striker, I'm against striker. But that's why my game plan is to show I'm a good striker, so they put me against someone who's Jiu-Jitsu. And I'm not going to show all my game plan tonight, I'm going to show 50% of it because there's stuff I will do tonight without giving too much away. One of the things I will do is do a lot of hand movement and faking and parrying and moving back. But then there's other things like the more fancy kicks, the more expert kicks and takedowns that I can do from set up striking that I'm not going to do tonight because I'm playing it very careful. I'm not revealing all my game plan, I'm revealing 50% of my game plan. I basically want to get in the opponent's head so that whoever faces me has it in their head that if they take it to the ground, they've got the W, or if they take it to the ground, they've got the advantage, because that's where I will have the surprise element then from my training to do the north-south choke and other submissions. So yeah, but I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be interesting. You know, dreading starting like I said, kick in. Been waiting for this moment. You know, I'm not going to do any fancy 360 kicks or anything like that. But yeah, we end the vlog there. It's getting on to a long vlog. I'll probably be back Sunday with probably quite a lengthy vlog and my last weigh-in before the fight. So yeah, I'll see you later. Cheers. Bye. Hello people, what is crackalackin' Inspirational A back with, look, finally cut my hair. Well, not me, but gone to the barbers, my local barbers. But yeah, so it is Sunday. Let's start in with the weigh-in before I forget about that. So I weighed in at 84 today, so that's another 2 kilos of weight put on because 2 weeks ago I was 80. No, not 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks ago I was 82 point. What was it? 82.5. Last week I was 82.8, and this week I come in around about 80. No, not 84, is it? No, no, 184. I'm on about 8. It was about 83 kilos. Got it wrong, sorry. So I put on another 2 kilos. So you know, hopefully that's 5 kilos of weight. Muscle should be, because I've kept pretty clean, kept to my diet. And yeah. So I'm going to be honest, I didn't do anything Friday because I had a load of stuff to do. And by the time I did all the stuff I had to do, plus I only had about 2 hours sleep that day because I had to do my Thursday session at Cage. I just didn't have time to work out. And then Saturday I was absolutely drained from all the early starts. Did a long shift Saturday as well. So I took it as a rest day. So yeah, that's kind of the thing. Today I'm going to do a little bit of a punch bag session, deep stretch. And I don't know, probably that'll be it because I've got to go out later. But I want to do something, but not too much, because thing is, getting close to my fight now, so I kind of want to not slow down, but concentrate more on the sleep side, because as you can see, my eyes are fucked. I don't barely sleep, so I'm trying to get a lot more sleep in me and just relax the body a lot more leading up to this fight now. Obviously next week I will be working out because Monday I've got to go to Bristol Dojo. Tuesday I'm going to be doing an arm sesh. Wednesday as well as a no-gi session. Wednesday I've got a PT and I'll probably do an upper body sesh. And Thursday I've got to go to, what you call it, oh my god, can't speak today, to the Bristol Dojo. I think it's for like an official weigh-in night, so I'll find out who my opponent is, because that's one thing we haven't found out my opponent. And I'll probably do a little leg session, nothing too much, I don't want my legs hurting too much obviously for Friday for the fight. Same in the upper body, same in the arms. I will do arms and upper bodies, but I will reduce them down to not the weight or the reps, but, well, probably the reps, but not the weight. But, you know, reduce it down, because I don't want to be going in the cage all sore and minded up, and I've got Thursday off work anyway, so I want to kind of use all that to just relax, you know, because by the time I get in Thursday, I'm not actually going to have much time to relax before the fight anyway. Obviously, I've got to be there early on the Friday. I've got to be there at 6, I think, something like that. No, that's when the first fight starts. I've got to be there personally at 3 for medical checks and all that stuff. So, yeah. But anyway, back to, let's go over Thursday. And then I'll end the vlog there, because I don't want to make this too long. But Thursday went really good. We had our first weigh-in match, I guess, to find out who would be matched against. There's 3 possible people I can be matched against. 2 that fought before me, which I'm not worried about any of them, to be honest, because I have a game plan. I didn't do the game plan I said I was going to do on the video Thursday. I actually ended up doing barely no striking and just taking my opponent down and being on top of him. But I'm happy with my performance, because I pretty much dominated my opponent. Don't care if he sees this, it's the truth. A lot of people said to me I pretty much dominated my match. First round, I pretty much just faked them out. Went to a double leg takedown, or I reversed a takedown attempt from him. I think it was one of the two. And I literally just, from the double leg takedown or reverse of his takedown attempt, got straight in full mount, and for the rest of the round was on top of him. So obviously, if that was a proper match, I would have took the points. I would have won that round, because I was in the dominant position the whole time, and I was still going for submission, so I wasn't just sitting there. Second one's a bit more closer, but I, you know, would say I still managed to get it to a draw, because he was a lot more aggressive, and I couldn't get the double leg takedown, because he obviously saw it coming, and I didn't think of lifting him up and slamming him. Thought of that after the cage fight. But yeah, so first round I've definitely won, second one was a draw. So I'm really confident. It's really helped me boost my confidence now, especially with my new nice haircut. I've got a nice new proper lush suit that I'll probably try and put a picture in after this for you guys to see. So yeah, it's all coming together now. Really confident, like I said, I've always been confident in my skill. Obviously, it's going to be different on the night, I know, because my opponent will be much more aggressive, and he'll be able to hit me in the head, but I can also hit them in the head. I know how to block parry and move back and block punches. That's nothing I'm concerned about. And I will be throwing a lot more kicks and punches on the night. Obviously, when we did the cage fight Thursday, it was a weigh-in, so they didn't want us to get any cuts on the face, hence why we weren't allowed to punch the face. But obviously I will be punching, and I will be kicking a lot more on that night. I just don't know why. I felt like getting him down to the ground was the better option, because I think he thought he had the advantage on that, and I wanted to kind of show him that, no, you don't have the advantage on that kind of thing. So yeah, kind of the opposite. I kind of showed I'm good at jiu-jitsu, not the striking, but it didn't matter. And if it is not him, because, you know, they might not match us up, then it'd be 2 of the guys before we fought, which one was just more aggressive with the striking, which is fine, I could deal with that. I've dealt with aggressive strikers before. And the other one's a more better on the ground, a more submission guy, which again is no problem to me, because I've got a very high pain tolerance, and I'm very flexible with my bone muscles, so it doesn't bother me, you know. Either way, whoever I'm stepping down, go in there, put on a show, go for that win. If I get it, then happy days. If I don't, I don't. I've always signed up for a second one. Obviously, I would love to get that win. You know, but it's just nice to see it all come together. It's really boosted my confidence just after Thursday's performance. Seeing it all come on, like my entrance music, and my nice new suit, my new haircut. Obviously, going to be getting some PTs in next week, a PT in next week before my fight. So yeah, really confident heading towards the cage fight, and I cannot wait to get in there. Like I said, try my hardest, hopefully get dubs. If I don't, it is what it is. I've signed up for a second cage fight already. I'm not going to stop until I get, you know, somewhere in this, even if it's amateurs or rookies, to make something out of my life. So yeah, I'm really pleased, essentially really confident and pleased how it went, and can't wait to get in there and to show the world who the Inspirational 8 brand is, because that's what I'm going with now, not Silencer. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this vlog. I will see you next week for the final Road to Greatness series vlog. And yeah, and then it'll be the new series the week after, so keep tuned. I'll see you later. Cheers, bye!